Yo, you want me to tell you something that's more valuable than money? And let me say this for real. There are a ton of things that are way more valuable than money. Like, it's crazy how you have to buy gold with money. So someone may think that, money is more valuable than gold because it takes money to buy it. In all actuality, gold is worth way more than money. That's just one example. But I'm going to tell you, like, the biggest thing that's worth more than money is time. Straight up. No matter how much money you have, your Jeff Bezos, your Warren Buffetts, your, who else? Bill Gates, the list goes on. Of billionaires on this planet. They can buy just about any and everything. But it's one thing that they can't buy back is time. They can't do it. And, there are attempts, I'm more than sure that the powers that be are creating time machines. You have Ray Kurzweil, I think I'm pronouncing that right. He's talking about life extension, where you're living till infinity, but even that, it's still like, it's technically you can never live till infinity. You know what I'm saying? Like, your body is going to deteriorate and eventually die. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to, I guess, well, I read about it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give it to you like in more layman's terms, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, and it's part of transhumanism, for the most part, they're going to load your memory or your spirit onto a motherboard. And then after that, download it into a body that it's just like how, it's crazy that I'm mentioning this. It's just like how the metaverse is, where you could pick your face and your body and all that stuff. Same thing with, Ray Kurzweil and life extension, you know what I'm saying, and all of that. But at the end of the day, we as human beings can do whatever we attempt to do or try to do to buy back time, and you can never do it. Never. The only thing that you could do is slow things down. Not so much slow down time, but slow things down like far as you aging. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I try to eat right. I try to drink a sufficient amount of water per day. I try to eat, as much as fruits and vegetables as I can, And I say try because, there are times that I just, today I ate some cookies or some shit. I know I ain't had no business with that shit because my body is just gonna sit there and be like, what the fuck you want me to do with this? We were never meant, I'm not trying to, sidetrack you all, but we were never meant to eat like junk food. Period. Your body don't know what the fuck a cookie is. But it does identify with fruits and vegetables, things that are grown, you know what I'm saying, from this earth. So even I try to slow down time far as aging wise. But at the end of the day, you can't get back time. You can't buy it back. You can't buy time, none of that. And when it's your time to die, it's a wrap. And this is part of the reason why I make these videos. It's part of the reason why I'm on YouTube. Just to remind the youth that, man, you can go out there and you can have fun. You could play basketball and shit from sun up to sundown. Break your leg, and a couple months later, once you get that cast on, a couple months later, it's healed. When you're young, things heal fast. You can eat whatever the fuck you want to eat. I was passing by these kids the other day, and they were in the car, you know what I'm saying? They were eating McDonald's, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Each kid in the car had a different fast food restaurant bag in their hands. One Burger King, the other Wendy's, the other one is Taco Bell. I remember that. I remember when I was young and I used to just go out and just eat any fucking thing. Especially when I was going to the club. Because you didn't want to, Like, the thing of it is like, I knew I was gonna drink. And you didn't want to drink on an empty stomach. That's just a no-no. So I would stop at McDonald's and get me a motherfucking Big Mac, fries. I thought I was doing my body some justice when I ordered the high C drink, because it said on the high C thing, packed with vitamin C. So I thought I was drinking something healthy. And I went as far as to say, you know what? From now on, I don't want the Big Mac. I want a fish fillet sandwich, because I thought that was healthier than the Big Mac. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But let me tell you something. For all you young people, that shit eventually catches up to you. Straight up. Especially for you women that got the fat asses and the nice curvy, the thighs and the hips, all that shit, titties, everything is in check. Yeah, it's good. 18, you're good. 20, you're good. 25, you good, but then you starting to pack on a little fat. And once you hit about 30, just depends on, what race, you are. I'm just being real with you. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends on what race you are and, the type of food that you eat, no disrespect, but the Latinos, you women blow up quick. Why? Because you eat a bunch of Goya products, beans and rice and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Tacos with bread. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with black women. You eat a bunch of soul food and shit. Chitlins, macaroni and cheese, cornbread. None of that shit is good. Next thing you know, your stomach is as fat as your ass. Yeah, you can call me an old head and all the rest of that shit. But I'm telling you, I'm Yoda, for real. I'm the Black Yoda. Can't you see? You can't see the resemblance? I'm the Black Yoda, yo. You can't see the resemblance of the other Yoda. The green motherfucking Star Wars. With the exception, I don't talk backwards. Do I need to talk backwards to you all for you all to fucking comprehend and understand? Trying really help too? You? Straight up. And this is what we're here for. This is what us so-called old heads are here for. That at the end of the day, yeah, you young, but take advantage of your youth. Work hard. Develop a regimen, a healthy regimen where you're working out, you're eating right. Yeah, true. It's okay. It's okay. Listen, it's okay to have you a cheat meal. It's okay if you drink here and there, sip on some shit. It's okay if you smoke here and there. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to tell you to quit. What makes me, think that if I tell you to quit, you're going to listen? I didn't listen when I was young, but if I had someone such as myself to tell me that, to really break down time and how imperative it is for you to realize that at this point in time of your life, that you have to control it. You have to have a sense of control of time. And have a sense of control of time is just to be able to appreciate it and get things done for you when you hit 30, 40, 50, 60 years old. That's what your youth is for. It's not the party all the time. It's not the club. It's not the drink and smoke and pass the fuck out and throw up and all the rest of that shit. It's not for them ghetto memories. Because that's all you're going to have when you get older is ghetto memories. I could sit here and tell you all about the memories in the 90s and why I used to party. I used to do this and used to do that all day, every day. But it gets to a point where you're going to get sick and tired of hearing that. And you're going to say to yourself, yo, what else do you have to offer, Langston? Other than these funny memories. Okay, I'm laughing. I'm done with that. Now, what can you school me on? What kind of information, knowledge, or wisdom that can you give me in order that I could apply it to my life and be a better person, become a better man, a better woman? But like I said before, and I say it again, it's okay to party. But I'm telling you, it's even better when you in your 40s to party than when you in your 20s. Straight up. I know it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not lying. I'm the brokest out of everybody that I know. All of my friends, family, I'm the brokest out of everybody. Straight up. I'm the only one that doesn't own a house, a home. All my friends and family, they got something going on. And don't get it twisted, I ain't no bum. That's not what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's taking me a little bit more time. You know what I'm saying? I want to think things through. I don't want to just, go out there and buy a house, and then I'm obligated, for the next 15, 20 years to pay off that house. You understand? So don't get it twisted. I'm far from being a bum. My credit score is excellent. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I don't have to want for anything, really. But at the end of the day, if you were to, I put it to you like this. If you were to put me on, what's on paper, my family got way more than I do, and my friends. What's on paper? Ownership wise. And what did they do? They worked hard and they started when they were young. And that's the point. Because you can't get back time. And once it's all said and done, let me tell you something. Excuse me, I battle with myself all the time. You know what I'm saying? At times I sit back and say, yo, you shouldn't have regrets. And then other times I say, damn, I got regrets. But let me tell you something, for all you young people out there. If you abuse your time, if you use and abuse your time, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have a ton of regrets. And it's nothing like waking up out of the bed. You know what I'm saying? You got a receding hairline because in your age, y'all motherfuckers are aging like quick as shit. I'm looking motherfucking younger at your age and you looking more like mine. Your generations, you know what I'm saying? But you're receding hairline. Yo, let me explain something to you. And I don't mean to jump from place to place or whatever, but the Migos, let me tell you, I'm foreshadowing. I'm looking into the future, for real, no lie. At the end of the day, one of the three is going to be holding on to them fucking dreads in the next 15, 20 years. I seen your man's Quavo, his real teeth, like he took out the fronts. I don't know why he did that. He needs some veneers. Quavo, get you some veneers, for real, that's my word. But I seen his teeth and I'm like, oh, okay, I know. Yo, it's official, for real. He don't ever have to tell me that he came from the hood. Because his teeth look like he comes from the hood. His teeth is fucked up. That's my point. And you still smoking, you still drinking, you still living that rock star lifestyle. Rock star lifestyle, excuse me. And the people that listen to your music is trying to live that rock star lifestyle out too. I'm telling you, man, you listen to these rappers, man, you gonna be in for a fucking, man, you gonna wake up in the next 15, 20 years, in your 40s and your 50s, and you gonna look like pure T shit. Wrinkled all up, you got the crow's feet right here, you know what I'm saying, bags under your eyes, your teeth, you missing teeth and shit, you missing all this whole front row and shit. Receding hairline. Yo, I got friends, I ain't mentioning no names. So don't call me, for those that went through that process, don't call me on some bullshit like, yo, you was talking about me. No, I wasn't talking about you. But I got friends that got a receding hairline. My hairline ain't great either. You know what I'm saying? But their shit is back to here. And you know what they doing? They going through that method that LeBron James went through. The hair removal patch from the back of your head, and then they take each hair follicle and stitch that shit in to give you a hairline. You want to be like that? These men, if you ain't doing that, these men out here getting fucking man weaves where they gluing on some shit to your fucking head. You get a date, you know what I'm saying? She calling, her peoples and shit. Oh man. Girl, I met the right one. He finer than a motherfucker. You should see his hair. He got that good hair. You know how they talk. He got that good hair. And then later on, she find out that ain't your fucking hair. That you going to get the weave just like she is from the same fucking beauty salon. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm telling you, man. And you broke because you done fucked around and party. And let's just say you rich. Let's just say you one of these celebrities. You're an actor, actress, you know what I'm saying, rapper, singer, dancer, whatever. A YouTuber, you made millions of dollars throughout the course of the year. But 3 years. But you never took care of yourself. You never fucking invested in yourself far as health-wise. You bought all types of cars. You drove cars. You know what I'm saying? You got all these Rolexes and fucking Bentleys and Versace clothes and all the rest of that shit. You gonna wake up one day and all that shit is gonna be irrelevant. Cause it ain't nothing like an old ass looking motherfucker or old ass motherfucker in a Corvette or in a Hellcat or a Lamborghini or a Bentley or some shit trying to look young. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. You're gonna be one of them motherfuckers. You know when you go to the club and you see that old ass nigga that's at the bar, and you like, yo, what the fuck is such and such father doing here? He still trying to be young. Old as a motherfucker. Dressing young and shit. You're gonna be like one of those motherfuckers. Let me tell you something. You can't buy back time. You can't. And I've seen my life just like that. I remember, I'm not gonna lie. I remember like yesterday, me getting up. I ain't have no children. Really no responsibilities. Young as fuck. And I was optimistic like a motherfucker. I just knew that I could change the world. And that my generation was here to do it. For real. Just like yesterday, I remember when I was 20, 21, 22. For real. And I hold on to that. Because the world has changed. And that's another thing that you got to realize too. While you're getting older, the world is changing, but you're not paying attention to it. Because you think that you could live forever because you're young. And that's not the case. You're thinking that you're going to be the same way forever. You thinking your hair's growing like when you're young. Like my hair grows pretty quick. You know what I'm saying? Pretty fast. You know what I'm saying? But this is not average. This is not average for everyone. For real. But for the average person, when you're young, your hair grows back like that. Boom, 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 boom. I just cut my son's hair, and I got to cut his shit the other day, and I got to cut it again. It don't work like that when you get older. Your hair start going, spots start missing, some of everything. You young, you know what I'm saying? You thinking, hey, shit, I got a nice shape, if you're a female, or I got a nice shape because, I'm a male. I don't work out, you know what I'm saying? I'm gifted like that. Genetics, that don't mean shit later on in the years. You got to understand, whatever you put in your body, whatever you do to your body, it doesn't break down tomorrow. Straight up, unless you smoking like that fucking crack cocaine or some shit like that. But what happens is it starts to deteriorate or break down throughout the course of years. So just imagine you've been smoking. Look at Snoop Dogg. I'm no disrespect. Just look at him. He looks like shit, but he's a millionaire. He looks like shit. Snoop Dogg is about 40, 48, 49, 50, around that age. And he looks older than his age. He really does. Straight up. Like, I refuse to be old and look old. Yeah, okay, cool, I'm old. No doubt. But once you start talking about other things like breaking down, like my penis, that's something I've been fucking for like a long time. It's obvious. I have children. When I lose my motherfucking stamina and my penis and shit like that, man, fuck that. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. Straight up, man. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to forewarn you, my nigga. For real, you do not want to waste your youth away. You don't. Because ain't no fountain of youth. It ain't. I could drink 12 gallons of water. 12 gallons of water in one day. And that ain't going to bring back nothing. I may look young. Yeah, but I'm still going to be my age. You can't buy back time. You can't. Let me tell you something. If you could, oh my God. Ain't no disrespect, but it's just the truth. Call me a racist, whatever the fuck you want to call me. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, if it was so, white people capitalize off that shit. Straight up. They'd be going back in time and fucking up some shit, manipulating shit. You know, what is it? What's the address? Sedgwick Avenue. You know what I'm saying? Where hip hop was created. They'll go back in time and be on some shit like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We already know how hip hop was created, so we just gonna fucking act like we created the shit, invented the shit. It's just some of every fucking thing. So as of now, there ain't no manipulation in time, and you can't buy back time. You can't go back in the past and or the present or in the future or whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? So I would tell you straight up to appreciate your young adult life, and you know what I'm saying, like, capitalize off of it. Work your ass off, do what you have to do. You got to go back to school, you know, you're going to college or whatever. If you got to go for 8 years and get 2 degrees, 3 degrees or whatever, do all of that shit when you're young. So when you older, you can reap the benefits. And it's nothing like congratulating yourself. It's nothing like patting yourself on the back because you looked out for yourself. You understand? You going out around, hanging around with these knuckleheads and shit. You smoking weed, you drinking and all the rest of that shit, getting hemmed up with them, going to jail and all the rest of that shit throughout the course of the years. That don't add up to shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Some of these people, they made it out with the skin of their teeth. I'm talking about out of trouble. If you look at Wallow, you know what I'm saying, with what is his name? I forgot his name. But Gilly the Kid, you know, Wallow did 15 fucking years. It's good that Gilly the Kid was doing things, and they put together with the Millionaire podcast or whatever have you. They put that shit together, and now Wallow, out of all those years, he's able to tell his story and monetize his story and actually get back some of that time that was taken from him. Not like really get it back, but I'm saying like getting it back by living a way more better life than he was living prior to him being in prison and in being in prison. But very rarely do you hear those type of stories. Everybody don't make it out that way. So I'm telling you, place your bets on yourself and do things the legal and right way. And I'm telling you, at the end of the day, when you bust your ass and do what you got to do for your future, I'm telling you, this is my word. When you turn 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, you got passive income. You got several streams of income coming in, and you ain't got to fucking work for the man. Oh my God. You get the fuck it, man. We like that, right? Me and you, we like that. You know, we cool, right? All right, you get to fuck any woman you want to fuck. You get to live out any fucking fantasy that you want to live out because you got the money. You put the motherfucking work in. You worked out all this time. You ate good. You know what I'm saying? You took good fucking care of yourself. It ain't nothing like it. It ain't nothing like it. That's why these boys is on some shit like I want a 6-figure nigga. But think about this, yo. They don't ever put an age cap on the 6-figure nigga that they talking about. Cause it ain't nothing like being in your 50s, straight up, your 40s and 50s, and you're good. I'm trying to spit some game to you. I'm trying to drop these jewels on you, pick them up, yo, for real. Can't get back time, man. So use that time wisely. And I'm telling you, it'll work out for you. Other than that, my name is Langston 2092. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share this video. Peace.